Welcome, my friends, to chapter 4 of 5 of my series titled, What Have We Done and What Are We Doing? 18 months ago, we bit the bullet, took a chance, and left our rural southwestern Ontario life, moving 2,100 kilometers east to our unseen land on Cape Breton Island in Nova Scotia. Fast-tracking our retirement plans and risking our future, downsizing our life's possessions, showing up to our off-grid land with a home on wheels, a small trailer of belongings, and our pets has been quite possibly the biggest and most fulfilling adventure of our lives. Chapter 1 through 3 took us through the process of settling into our new land, water, power, RV life, building projects, and a generalized overview of our property. Snuggled into the mountains, swallowed by nature, hidden away from the noise of society. Some would call us crazy, and some are inspired. There's one thing I don't talk about much, although I've touched on it in a previous video, and that's the fear that I have of open water. Full disclosure, our beautiful lake intimidated me greatly when we arrived. I would spend time at lakeshore just staring out to the beautiful scene, wondering if I would ever get over it. Manfred built a small dock and we purchased a few kayaks, and it wasn't until then that I really started working on my fear. I wanted desperately to have a relationship with our lake. I wanted to be on that water. And one day I just faced my fear and went out there with shaky arms and knees and a sunken gut. The lake seemed so deep and dark. The first time I went on my kayak, I meandered slowly across to the other side, and once I reached the opposite shore, I turned around and I was gobsmacked. At first glance, our little RV seemed like a tiny dot in the vast wilderness. I was in awe of the landscape behind us, and instantly I was hooked on kayaking. It took a few trips on the lake before the shakes stopped, but I battled through it, and with each passing day, I became one with my kayak. I became comfortable with the water, and by the end of last summer, I was completely in love with lake life. It's a whole new world out here, and one that I'm blessed to have all to myself more often than not. Our lakefront land is going to be a work in progress, basically for the next couple years. We started the cleanup, but with so many other important projects keeping us busy, we work on the lakefront as a side gig. Cleaning up fallen trees, making a proper trail, building a more ideal floating dock, creating a little camping area will take time, and I hope you stick around on my channel to see what becomes of this precious lakefront landscape. That's about it for lake chatter. I know, short and sweet, and that about sums up our Land of Dreams overview for this series. Currently, we are working on getting our dock out of the water, and it has been entertaining to say the least. I will share more about that in an up-and-coming video. And Colin, if you're still watching and you're still interested, I have a little clip just for you at the end of this video, per your request. Big wink, buddy. All the best to you with the up-and-coming winter season. And now, the moment I've been waiting for, the big finale to my first ever Boring Bethany series. I promised you a hike up Squirrel Mountain, and I delivered. When you're ready, type, "I'm ready for Squirrel Mountain" in the comment section, because chapter 5 is edited, uploaded, and waiting in line for a publish. And I am so excited to share it with you.